Well, the first problem that people face when it comes to respect is confusing respect with agreement. Confusing respect with agreement. One major problem is that people often think if you respect me, you must agree with me. And that's simply not true. You can respect somebody and disagree with them. Respect does not mean you approve of everything someone does or what they believe or what they do. It means that you recognize their humanity, their dignity, and their right to be treated decently. So a person can say, I disagree with you, but I am not going to demean you. And that shows real maturity. We live in a society today where respect is, I don't even know how you could classify it nowadays, but demeaning, thinking people are beneath you, showing contempt for people, showing disregard for people, exploiting people, and having a dehumanization of people, I think is rampant and overtakes or has a higher place in society than recognizing someone's value or worth and expressing that through your attitude and behavior. I really do. Because you can agree and disagree, or you can agree to disagree, or you can agree and agree, but that doesn't mean that the respect is there. So you want to make sure that you respect the person, you respect who they are, you give them their dignity because of humanity, you respect them because they have inherent worth, because they are a person. And coming up in a little bit, we're going to talk about maybe something from a biblical perspective, but because they're created in God's image and God created them, they have worth. But if you confuse respect with agreement, then you're going to have a blurred line and there's going to be some problems. Another problem that people have is they demand respect without giving it. I mean, that's a huge thing. They demand respect without giving it. A lot of people want respect from others, but they do not show it themselves. How can you expect someone to respect you if you don't respect them? They want to be heard, but they interrupt. They want grace, but then they judge quickly. They want loyalty, but then they gossip. You see, respect is hard to receive from others when we refuse to practice it ourselves. This is especially true when it comes to leadership, coaching, parenting, teaching, and, if you so choose, marriage or relationships. Authority may give someone a title, but character determines whether people truly respect them. So you can have the title of whatever you want. Maybe have a generic title of leader. And people might give you that initial respect just because. The recognition, respect, we'll call it, because of your position. But do you earn the appraisal respect? Do you earn their respect because of what you have done? Because of your abilities, because of your character, and because of your achievements? What about coaching? I know a lot of people in the coaching world, and I've seen it. I've seen some that have great respect for the game, great respect for each other, their fellow coaches. And then others that demand respect. I've seen a lot of coaches, and I think that's the biggest fall of coaches, especially, let's say, non-professional coaches, parents that are dads that are coaches, moms that are coaches, people like that. They don't understand respect for players. They demand respect, but they don't give it back to the players. And that becomes a problem. What if you're a parent? Do you demand the respect from your kids, but you don't respect your kids back? Teaching, another area where I see problems, where teachers don't respect their kids, their students, but they demand respect in the classroom. And how can it go both ways if it's only one way? So, again, it's important. It's important that you give respect in order to get respect, and demanding respect is probably the wrong way to go about it. If you want someone's respect, and let's just say they ignore the recognition respect, they're not even going to respect you for the position that you're in. Well, one, they might be a problematic person to begin with, but let's just say they don't respect you because of the position. Have you gained respect through ability, through character, and through achievement? I'm not talking about ass kissing. I'm not talking about trying to go out of your way to get them to like you. Nothing like that. It's just you doing it yourself. Maybe you have higher standards. Like for me, most of the time, my standards are higher than the standards put upon me by my workplace, by people, whatever. I like to raise my standard higher because that's just in me. And people might not see that or understand it, but that's what I like to do. So maybe people don't respect the position that you're in, but you are working hard. You're getting achievements. You're showing your abilities. You are having strong character, displaying strong character. And now all of a sudden, maybe people start to respect you.